Hello, welcome to another hardware look at. Now this machine here is the Pandora console. I've actually featured this in one of my very first YouTube videos. I was watching it back recently and it's pretty dire. I mean, I can't cover it not too bad, but I sound totally deadpan, totally depressing, so I thought I'll give it a kind of makeover. It's just that it was basically watching Steve Benway's reviews of these kind of various obscure Japanese or Chinese handhelds. I thought I'll show this thing because this is absolutely an amazing portable emulator platform thing. So I'm not going to bother about all the specs and that kind of stuff, guys. You want to see it playing games, and that's what I'm going to hopefully try and do. So anyway, this is the beast here. You can see here it's kind of, in fact, hang on a second, where? There is my DS, what do you call it, 3DS extra large or XL. You can see there, it's about the same, slightly thinner or slightly narrower. It's about the same width wise, bit thicker. I'm not going to bother with all the ports. You've got your volume, all this kind of stuff. The only important bits are on the front. You've got two SD adapter bits which take up to 256 gig, I think it is. So that's plenty of emulation goodness. This is different from any other handheld. It's a fully fledged Linux computer. Now again, I'm not going to go into all the details, but you've got a full keyboard, all the different keys, your F keys, you've got your gamepad, which is excellent, it's absolutely excellent, and you've got two analog nub things. So let's just get into the meat and bones with this. It's actually also got, it's also got a touch screen. It's not the most sensitive, but it still does the trick. So quickly, let's just run right through it, and hopefully you'll see how competent this thing is. This is the Atari 800. Now, sorry for moving it away, guys, but I'm just going to set it up first. You can see there, run Atari program, and then I need to scroll to media, game files, Atari 800. Let's go for Drop Zone. I don't know why I always go for Drop Zone. I just think it's such a lovely game. There we go, Drop Zone. It plays really nice. Oh, I am shite. That's Atari 800. Let's move on. I want to try and let you see as many as possible. We have got, how do we load a game? Here we go. I'm not going to play it. We've got Atari Space Invaders, we've got Atari. It runs really well. Moving on. Atari 7800, I'm not bother showing you that. BBC emulator. How do we run a new game? Let's see. Let's see if we can, let's have a look. Game files, BBC. Let's go for Frack. That was a game I was playing. I was playing the other day there. Now you can actually use the, there's a stylus which comes with this, or you can use your fingernail as well. Come on, I'm going to spend longer bloody looking for stuff. I am actually, there we go, Frack. Hopefully this will work. And I'm shite as usual. What button is it to kill the baddies? There we go. The emulation is spot on. That's the BBC. We have got, there's various C64 ones. Let's go down. In fact, the best one is at the bottom. There's a ColecoVision, there's an Amstrad. Let's quick look at the Amstrad, see if we can figure out how to use it. Load disk, I think. Is it load disk? Oh, piss off. Oops. Load disk. I think it's load disk. Let's go for another one that I was looking at. What was it? It was Sorcery. It's there somewhere. Oh, come on. I don't know if you can jump. Oh, you can jump page by page. There's Sorcery. Sorcery Plus. Like any of these computer emulators, there's always going to be a game that you need to tinker with a wee bit to get it working properly. Get it to load. But in the main, these things just work off the bat. There we go. Now some people may say, but what can that do that the PSP can't do? Well, this can do things better. The emulation is super quick. The fact that it's got an actual fully functional keyboard means that when you're playing Spectrum games, and it asks you to press F1 or enter, then you can just do that. Now, how do we start this game? I appear to have turned the sound off. Anyway, you can see there, it plays beautifully. Oh, there is sound. It's just very, very minimal sound. So yeah, that's the Amstrad. Works lovely. Okay, moving on. I'm going to just move away from the camera because I've got a bloody sore leg squatted down here. There's... this is quite nice. Do play. Now you show me a PSP or handheld that can play Doom as well as this. There we go, that's Doom. Out you come, that's it. Close that down. And the lovely thing is because this has actually been written deliberately to be open source, so there's none of this pissing about with custom firmware. You just bang the emulator straight onto the machine. There's also a PC emulator called DOSBox, which you've probably heard about. Fuse is a Spectrum one. Now how do we... Obviously each of these has got their own... How do you bring up the menu? Just trying to remember. Hang on a second guys, I'm going to move. I can see, is it function? Here we go. Let's just, I'm not going to bother. Open. Let's load up a game. Game files, Spectrum. It's got to be a Mamemeister obviously, isn't it? M2. Mamemeister, there we go, Mamemeister. Absolutely spot on emulation for the Spectrum. I'm trying to play this behind a viewfinder, which isn't easy. Let's just see the end. Spectrum! Exit yes. Next one, Game Boy Advance. Works really well with Game Boy Advance. If I can remember how to... here we go. Let's see, Game Boy Advance. I'm in the wrong thing. Game Boy Advance, there we go. Game Boy Advance. What do we want to see? Let's see, Mario Kart. Here we go, this is Mario Kart. Now one thing I haven't mentioned about this, I think I mentioned in my original video, this was actually manufactured by a group of enthusiasts and the guy that worked on his sound chip actually works, he's an audio engineer, and apparently, I've never tried it, apparently it's got one of the best inbuilt sound chips of any. Now you know what, this particular game is playing like a dog. Hang on, doesn't normally play like that. Let's come out. How do we come out? I don't know why that one normally plays as sweet as a nut. Let's try a different one. Load game, Game Boy Advance. Let's go for something else. Yeah, that one didn't seem to work very well, but that's the first game. How do we skip?
Mario versus Donkey Kong. Here we go. Mamma mia. Here we go.
Anyway, listen, I'm not going to waste any more time on that one. Believe you me guys, that works beautifully. Game Boy Color, Giddy Boy? What the hell is a Giddy Boy? They've got all these bizarre names. Oh, this was just another game. It's actually a sort of homebrew version of Dizzy. There's Game Boy, which is this. This is an absolutely fantastic emulator for the Game Boy. Absolutely superb. I mean, Tetris. Okay. Absolutely perfect Game Boy emulator. Utterly fantastic. That's the Game Boy emulator. I wanted to keep this under 10 minutes, but I appear to have failed. It's now 12 minutes. Let's see, Game Boy. Now is this the one that I normally use for the Game Boy Advance? This is the one. This is better, right? Yeah, I'm going to let you see. This Game Boy Advance. That one that I was showing you wasn't the best. Oh, what have I done? I've started a random game. Don't know what it is. Right, wait a minute. Let's get this done right. Load new game. Right, how do we go back? Right, okay, and we want to go for Mario Kart. Mario Kart. Yeah, obviously all these emulators are they're written slightly differently, so they've all got slightly different interfaces. But it doesn't take very long to figure it out. Right, so this is, I'm sure this is a better emulator. Oops. It's better. You can see there, that plays beautifully. That's the Game Boy Advance. Sorry for rushing through them guys, but I just want to let you see as many as I possibly can. There's an Atari Lynx, I'm not going to bother letting you see that. there's a really nice, let me get this loading. Here we go. This is the Atari ST, and I've actually, oh, this is OIDS. This is Atari ST emulator. Obviously being a computer, I think that shows you it's loading. You see the wee kind of green light. So you just need to be a wee bit patient. But I must admit the games look, because these are designed for big screens, playing them on a small screen like this will look gorgeous. Some games, particularly this game, lends itself really well to being in a handheld, as you'll see in a second. There you go. Absolutely amazing game. So that's the Commodore. That is the Atari ST. Okay, right. Moving on before the battery dies in the thing. Don't know what that is. This is MAME. Obviously, this is the one we all want to play. What game can we pick? Let's go for Commando. That's always a favourite. In fact, now Rolling Thunder. That'll let you see it on a nice big screen. Now, this obviously uses an older version of MAME. I think virtually every portable version of MAME it uses an older version. I'm not quite sure why that is, but it's all the games you're ever going to want to play. Now you show me a PSP that can do this. Coin, start. Start, how do we start? Hang on a second guys. Oh, I've just come out. It's actually been a wee while since I've used this. One thing I've completely omitted to mention is the battery life. The battery life in this thing is bloody awesome. You're talking about 9-10 hours on one charge. And it uses a standard. It uses a standard. Come on, what button do I need to press to start? Right, this game's playing silly buggers. Let's just try a different one. I've certainly played. Let's try a different version. Let's try the old version of Rolling Thunder. There we go. Completely forgotten what buttons you have to press. Ah, come on, remember the buttons, you fool. I'm shite. I'm actually not bad at this game normally. In fact, I'm actually going to do a 10-minute mashup of this game. No, you come here. Yeah, it plays MAME beautifully. And that is the big plus for me. There's not many portable consoles that play MAME quite as well as this. Anyway, yeah, that's MAME for you guys. Now I've got virtually every ROM set for every one of these systems on this. It's utterly staggering. There's a Neo Geo emulator which I'm not going to show you. You know exactly where you stand with something like that. You've got, there's NES. How do we start? Right, that's NES. Plays really well. Then get the Neo Geo Pocket. PC Engine plays beautifully. This is worth a mention. This is the PlayStation. Let's have a look. I've got tons of games for the PlayStation here. Let's go for, have I got Ridge Racer? Humble apologies guys, my memory card ran out. I was going to show you Ridge Racer. This is in the, oh bollocks, load CD image. Right, let's go back again. Scroll down. Obviously it takes a wee bit it takes a bit of planning getting all these things put together, but once it's Ridge Racer. How do I? Oh, okay, sorry guys, I do apologise. Let's try something else. It's been a wee while since I've actually used this. Destruction Derby, let's go for that. Right, it looks like Ridge Racer doesn't work. Here's old familiar unauthorised reproduction of any parts of this product, bollocks. A lovely Psygnosis. This PSP, this Pandora, I don't know if I mentioned, it was made by a group of enthusiasts, and as such it was made as a very low kind of run, so they do cost quite a bit of money. The actual hardware of this itself isn't very powerful, but you know what, it was written specifically for emulators, and I think you'll agree it does that admirably. This cost me, I think it was 180 quid, and you know, if you're wanting the best portable emulation, then you're not going to get anything else better than this. There's nothing else out there that's better than this as far as I'm concerned. So how do we start? I mean, this is running a bloody 32-bit console, for God's sake. Right, go. The sound is awesome through headphones. This was actually one of the first games I got from my PlayStation. It's actually still quite good fun, although it's quite limited, I should say.
Watch those barriers, they'll only slow you down.
Smack! Right, that's the PlayStation, guys. Moving on quickly. PC, well, need to let you see this one. And we shall go for, this is the, in fact I'll show you this one first. This is the Sega Mega Drive, and I need to let you see Sonic the Hedgehog. That is always a yardstick when it comes to Sonic the Hedgehog. There we go. Plays absolutely perfect. You can see that smooth as anything. I'll not even bother playing it, I'll just let you see it running. Sound is crystal clear, speed is perfect. Yeah, that's then another thing that's nice about this one. Oops, how did I come out? You go to menu and you go to, where do we load game? Exit game, load new ROM ISO. If I come back, if I go up to the very top, up to here, you'll see 32X, and it also runs 32X. Here's a game, Dark Side. In fact, I'll put Star Wars arcade game. Why is it going blurred? Stop going blurred, damn it. Let's start the game. Why can't I see that? Hang on a second guys, what's going on? What's going on? Something's not... it doesn't like that one, I don't know what was happening there. Let's try Virtua Racing. As some of these, you need to remember, because it's an emulator, some games just don't run quite so well, but I'm sure I've played that. Start button.
Virtua Racing.
Whoops, I appeared to have changed the viewpoint. But you can see there, it runs blisteringly fast. Blisteringly, a word? Change the viewpoint and all that bollocks. So that's the 32X, guys. And the next one. Now the wonderful thing with this is you can just drag the emulators straight onto the SD card. None of this pissing about with modding, with putting custom firmware on. It just works straight out the tin because it was designed specifically for that. Like this is the SNES, so what I'll do is I'll let you see Super Mario Kart, because that is always that is a bit of a bugger to emulate, because it had the extra chips. Is it Super Mario Kart? No, it bloody is. Just talk amongst yourselves. Super black base. No thank you, Super Mario Kart. There we go. Super Mario Kart. But honestly guys, if you want, I mean I could sell everything that I've got and just keep this. It has got everything on it. If you want portable handheld emulation, then in my mind this is the best machine by a yardstick. You can see there it runs really nice. You've got that. Oops, how do we get back to the main menu? Oh, it doesn't matter. That's the SNES, guys. Almost there. Now this is a particular favourite. I've still got the Commodore 64. This is the Commodore Amiga. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to let you. I'm just going to set it up just now. Let's go for. Let's see what game will we play. Let's try Alien Breed. So we go back to that, and then we go that. I'm actually using the stylus for this. Alien Breed. Let's go for Alien Breed Special Edition. Okay, Alien Breed Special Edition. Reset. Hopefully this will work. The Amiga can be one of these emulators that's a wee bit finicky. It can sometimes take a wee bit to kind of get it going, but how do we start? There we go. One of these dreaded crack scenes. Oh, piss off. There we go. I'm getting somewhere. Fairlight. Name brings back some happy memories. And again, you need to appreciate this is emulating a computer, so there's obviously loading times. I think there's actually in this particular Amiga, there's actually, or not Amiga, this particular Amiga emulator, there's about 4 different versions. You can run like a new one, an old one. all which do different things. Some are more compatible with other games. And have I possibly picked the one that it doesn't run very well with? It looks like I may have. I must admit I've never really found any game that doesn't work. I'm maybe just being impatient here. Is it going to load? Doesn't look like it. But please believe me when I say this, guys, it does 99% of the games will run. Okay, let's go for one more. We'll go for another world. And here we go, another world. Think. Reset. I just want to let you see how well this emulates an Amiga. The Amiga is one of these machines that's quite hard to emulate, and I've never really seen a gaming console that can emulate the Amiga quite as well as this. The PSP gives it a shot, but this does it so well. Try and let you see a bit closer. It's going a bit blurred, so I'll just leave it like that. I can't skip this, unfortunately. Anyway, listen, you can probably see just with that how it looks. Let me try one more game, because I say this is a system that's excellent, and I want to just let you see just how good it is. Let me think of some other game. We'll go for that. We'll try Alien Breed again. Cyclone. There's different versions here. Oh, bollocks. What's that? We shall go for. Let's try another world again. Not another world. What do you call it? Alien Breed. We'll go for Alien Breed. Yeah, we'll go for a special edition again. We'll go for number 1, in fact. Play it safe. Alien Breed 2. And then we go down to reset. And hopefully this time. Like I said, guys, there's never been a game that I haven't been able to get working. If it doesn't work in one, the options, then just go for another one. Right, how do we start? Now you can actually use just one of these stupid bloody things. How do we start game? How do we start the game? I certainly picked the games for this. Right, let's try a different one. Let's try a different one. Let's take that out. Okay, eject all drives. Let's go for one more. What can we try? And it also incorporates. What does it incorporate? It also incorporates the one of the analog sticks doubles up as a mouse. Right, this is Alien Breed. Another Alien Breed. I'm not sure what one this is. Oh, see these bloody. See these. Oh, wait a minute. You know what, I'm giving up with the Amiga one. It's too much faffing about. It does work really well. And the last one I want to show you guys is the Commodore 64. You just need to take my word on the Amiga one. It does work with virtually everything. You just need to be a bit patient, which I'm not. I'm trying to rush this. Commodore 64. I'll set it up before I actually start filming it. It's all done using little menus. I'll put my favourite game on, which is, let's see, Commodore 64. Discs. Let's see if I've got Super Pipeline. Super Pipeline 2. Come to me, big boy. Hey. Emulation is absolutely spot on. It supports multi-discs. It's the same as the Commodore Amiga and ST. You can swap discs and that kind of stuff. So anyway, listen guys, this video is going to go on and on and on and on and on, so I think I'm going to draw an end to it. This is the Pandora. I don't know if they still make them. This cost me 180 quid, which is a lot of money, but see, if you want the best portable platform to play retro games, you're not going to get anything better than this. So as usual guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I hope this has been informative. And as usual, thanks for watching.